Okay, we're at the home of Mr. and Mrs. Neely, looking at doing some sidewall work. Basically going to address all the sidewall area and then look at doing some caulking and sealing on the soffit and then a fascia overlay. We have a metal drip and all the drip edges in good condition, so nothing really to do there. We will be tearing down all the gutters. We'll provide Chris McClendon as a referral for new guttering. And then just do our fascia overlay. It's about a 5 1/4 inch fascia. So got some areas of rot, but overall pretty straightforward. Do a full tear off, install Tyvek OSB, do all the seam tape flashing on all the windows. We do have several areas of sidewall that are dying into shingle line, so any Z flashing or anything that's necessary there will be addressed. Chimney's in pretty rough shape. We have this little bay here. You know, we got some rot around the windows. And over here, the chimney, like I said, is pretty rough shape. They've had to replace several areas already, which is pretty common. You see some just completely rotten out right there. Capping's a little rotten. So that obviously will all be done. We're using a Colonial Roughs on. So they like that look. So Colonial Roughs on 8 1/4, which is the style of siding. You can see that kind of area there. Quite a bit of gutter. Again, gutter would all be come down and dispose of, and then, like I said, we can provide a referral. This window box, this trim is completely rotten out here, so that's a major, got to get that fixed. Otherwise, we're going to start having some interior wall issues going on there with water and things like that. It is a kind of a cut up job here, so got a little, a lot of little half gables, that kind of thing, just in random areas. And you can see up top there, all windows, corner trim, frieze board, interior corners will all be new Hardie trim, either 1x4 or 1x2, whatever's indicated there. So that's pretty much the back. We'll go around and take a look at the front. So here you can see on the right side again, just have this little span here, otherwise it's a lot of brick. It's probably about 3/4 brick home. But again, soffit's in good condition. There's some minor separation of the H mold. Soffit vents are coming down in a few places, just barely. So that'll all be fixed up as part of the soffit treatment. Not on any kind of firm decision as far as the shutters at this point. So as of right now, nothing is spec'd for shutters. Did potentially talk about putting new shutters on, but like I said, we don't have a firm decision on that. So as of right now, we're not doing anything with the existing shutters or replacing with new shutters. Up top there, we do have about a half square porch ceiling. I can barely see that through the tree cover there, but so that would be painted and addressed just like the soffit everywhere else. Garage door wrap definitely called for here. Got some rot issues that you can see that would need to address to make sure that this is going to be maintenance free just like the rest of the house, and it's not going to be kind of that thorn in their side there that keeps popping up and keep having to cause them maintenance. Now, one more little half gable right up top there that you can see. So like I say, kind of cut up, a little above average degree of difficulty. Got a pretty steep pitch roof, and definitely a high house. So coming over to the left side, we do have a window box here. And again, you can see that half gable up top, right up here. And then we have a flat wall right here. What was it? I think it was like 14 by 8, something like that. And then a little window box here. That's not too bad, surprisingly, considering this is a pretty shady area. I was expecting this to be a lot worse. There's some minor mildew and stuff going on here, but all in all, it's not as in bad condition as the one in back. But this would all be Hardie plank, all trim, window and corner would all become Hardie plank 1x4. So that's pretty much our scope of work. Mr. and Mrs. Neely, we really appreciate you having us out, and we look forward to working for you guys. Thanks so much. One additional thing here I forgot to mention is that we will be painting this front porch railing to match the rest of the siding. Not talking about doing much of a color change. So should be a pretty straightforward match, but they did, Mrs. Neely requested we did paint this front porch railing here. So that would be included in the scope of work.